we've looked at the VLOOKUP, but the HLOOKUP is similar to the VLOOKUP, but it analyzes data horizontally as opposed to vertically. So it'll retrieve data from a specific row rather than a specific column in a table where lookup values appear in the first row of that table, moving horizontally to the right. So again, it has similar parameters to the VLOOKUP with some minor changes. So lookup value again is the data that is in both tables. The table array then is the data that we're selecting, and then instead of a column index number, it has a row index number. So your lookup value has to be in your topmost column, in your topmost row of your table array, and then your row index number is how many rows down from that you want the value returned. And then your range lookup is whether you tell it whether you want an exact match or an approximate match. So again, we're going to look at an example. So we have codes which represent a product, and what we want returned is a price. We have this lookup data here, which is the codes across the top, and then the prices underneath. So we open up our HLOOKUP. Our lookup value is the code. Our table array, our table has to start with the product code in the topmost row. So we're selecting the data starting in row 12, and we're selecting all this data. Again, we're going to drag that down later, so lock it with the dollar symbols by pressing F4. And the value we want returned is how many rows down from the topmost column, or the topmost row, do we want our value returned. So we want the price returned, which is the second row in our table array, so we're pressing 2. And in this case we want an exact match, so we select false for the final parameter, and it'll return the price for the product code. And we can drag that down, and then instantly we've completed our HLOOKUP.